Where's Joseph?
Emma, you should be in bed.
He's taken the interpreters.
He's gone to inquire of the Lord to see if I might take the pages to show Lucy.
You weary the heavens with her demands. What is this, the fourth time you've asked?
The third. Just the third. My wife. I need to offer some proof of what we're doing here.
Take them, but guard them with your life.
Thank you, Joseph.
For behold, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto my father. How many times can it say, and it came to pass?
I wasn't finished.
Lucy, why do you mock our work? I brought the translations for you, and you alone to read.
You realize that people think you're a fool. Why do you spend so much time with Joseph? Neglecting our family, wasting our money.
Lucy, that's enough.
And what will you do if he asks for more? Mortgage our farm?
If the Lord requires it, yes.
Oh, you've lost all respect.
That is enough.
You're an embarrassment.
Not one word more.
Welcome to our series on the witnesses of the Book of Mormon. My name is Camrey Bagley Fox, and we are back with Daniel Peterson, president of the Interpreter Foundation and executive producer of the Witnesses Project. Thanks for being here.
I'm happy to be here.
So in the Witnesses film, we see Lucy Harris being not the nicest person and not supportive of the church. But we also see that she donated money to the church early on. So what was her journey in all of that?
You know, she's a really interesting character, and I think it's been easy for Latter-day Saints to demonize her just a little bit, because she does end up playing a kind of negative role, and she and Martin divorce, which was very uncommon in the United States of that period. But I think she deserves a little bit of sympathy. One thing is that there's reason to believe that she was not only hard of hearing, but very deaf. I've seen suggestions that Lucy Harris might have been prone a little bit to a kind of paranoia or persecution complex, or a fear, understandable, I think, that people aren't just talking behind her back about her. They're talking right in front of her, and she can't hear them. And so she's afraid that something is being done that might jeopardize her position. She's the wife of a well-to-do Palmyra farmer, but he's about to spend all his money on what might be a scam. What will that leave for her? Her husband is going off on some religious fanatic quest, but she's a woman who, a woman, first of all, on the American frontier, when women had very few legal rights. And as a deaf woman on the frontier, you know, she's thinking that Martin is endangering their wealth that he's worked so hard for so many years to build up. Well, the fact is, he is. And he will, in fact, lose a lot of his money. So she has reason to be worried about their finances. How would she support herself if all the money is lost? But I think we have to know another side of her. She, at one point, according to Lucy Mack Smith, had a vision or a visitation, a dream, it's not quite clear what it is, where a personage appeared to her and showed her the plates and rebuked her a little bit for questioning the Lord's prophet. And so at least at that point, she makes a donation. That's alluded to in the Witnesses film. She makes a donation of $28. Now, people may think, $28, what's that? Well, this is the late 1820s. That's the equivalent of about $850 today. So it's not tiny. It's fairly substantial. And it was her money. It belonged to her, not to her and to Martin. It was her money. So she makes a donation. She may be the first donor to support the translation of the Book of Mormon. So I think we need to view Lucy with a little bit more sympathy than we sometimes do, that she's in a really tough situation.
Thank you. That's a totally different viewpoint than I've heard before.
Joseph was dead. The young church balanced on a razor's edge. For grieving saints, there was no tested path, no definitive word on who should lead. But mere hours following Joseph's death, some began to campaign, while others looked for revelation from God.
Be a part of the next chapter. Visit 6daysinAugust.com.